Welcome back to Gen Con, here at the Steve Jackson booth with Hunter. We're here to talk Muertoons.
Cool. So Muertoons is a leading game where you're trying to lead your friends to the Dia de los Muertos festival by playing cards on top of the cards that are already in play. And there's different rules for each one. They also have different characters on them. So this is based on a YouTube series that is also based on a children's book series, but it's got really cute art on it, as you can see, like Dia de los Muertos art, sugar skulls and whatnot. And it's a great cartoon. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to play cards on top of the previously played cards based on this set of rules. So each character has their own special rule. So like Rosita's what you start with, you just play the next highest number. So you play it 2, and it can be any character. But some characters, BB has the same rule, but then some characters like Ruby, you get to do some kind of a little contest where you're all revealing a card simultaneously and trying to play the highest card whenever that happens. Gabby, you can play the same number as the Gabby on there, so that's our blue character here, Gabby. So let's say my first play would be playing the 2 on top of the 1, because her rule is that you just play the next highest number. Then the next person can either play a 2, or they can play another of that character. So the character kind of matters on that. And if you don't get to play that character or something, if you can't match that, then you pretty much have to skip your turn. You're trying to clear your hand out as fast as possible. So anytime that you have to take more cards back in your hand or skip your turn, it's bad for you, essentially. This is a really fast playing game. You pretty much deal the entire deck out and just go from there. And once the first person out of cards, they win. There's also a wild card called a Spirit as well, so that lets you play on top of anything if you get in a run, essentially.
How high does it go up? Does it go up to 9? Or
as far as players,
as far as
as far as numbers, I'm sorry. It goes up to 9, I believe, is the high number. Yeah, they're all 9.
Cool.
Stop at 9 there. But yeah, there's I believe 5 different characters, and then 5 characters in the Spirit cards. So
awesome.
Really simple game. This one's really good for kids as well, because it kind of falls into the same line where we had Simon's Cat, the card game previously, and stuff like that. Very, very simple leading games, but still really fun for adults too if you want to play kind of a take that game, because there's a lot of blocking people and like, oh, I don't think you have a card that can match this, and I don't think you have a Gabby because you didn't do it last time, so here's this. Stuff like that. It's really simple. This, again, like Port Royal, is out at the con. We got some early copies, and it should be out a little bit later this month.
Sounds good.
Yeah.